According to the Ontario Ministry of Transportation, car accidents are the #1 cause of death for children in Canada. A properly installed car seat can reduce the risk of a child being hurt or even killed as a result of an automobile collision. For many of us, installing a car seat can sometimes be an ordeal, so we have enlisted the expertise of a leader in the juvenile product industry to help us out. Joining us today to share important tips and advice about car seat safety from Graco is Nicolette Binder. Hi, Nicolette.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and thanks for joining us today to talk about car seat safety.
Absolutely.
We talked about improper installation being obviously a problem. What other considerations should parents look into when they're looking into car seat safety?
Sure. One of the things parents should think about is taking a look at their instruction manual, both the instruction manual for their car seat and then the instruction manual for their vehicle. So a lot of times the way that you'll install your car seat is going to be different vehicle by vehicle. The second thing that parents should do is really keep their child, an infant, rear facing all the way to 2 years.
2 years. It used to be 1.
It did used to be
Okay.
1, and both safety advocates and agencies have said that they want to make sure that children stay rear-facing all the way to 2 years.
That's really important to know. Okay.
And then the third thing a parent wants to think about is keeping their child harnessed all the way up to 65 pounds. So today, the standard in Canada is 40 pounds, but both Graco and other leading manufacturers would definitely recommend a child staying harnessed all the way up to 65 pounds.
So the Graco line is versatile. It takes kids right from infancy to toddler. Is that correct?
It does. Graco has a really great breadth of offering for car seats. For infants, Graco has a great line called the Infant Car Seat Snug Ride Series. What's great about those car seats is it meets all the safety standards and does extra protection with regards to side impact.
Perfect. Okay.
So that's the infant carrier. The convertible car seat, we have a great car seat called the MyRide 65. And an infant can also be placed in a MyRide 65. It can keep them rear facing, and then based on when they're ready, age, weight, and height, you can then turn them around and then stay forward facing all the way up to 65 pounds in that 5-point harness.
Okay.
And we also have a Nautilus car seat, and the Nautilus car seat can actually be a forward-facing car seat from children starting to 22 pounds all the way up to 65 pounds, 5-point harness, and then it can actually move up to be more of a booster car seat starting from 40 pounds all the way up to 100, where it just uses the vehicle belt to then securely install the child in the car seat.
You also have a line called Turbo?
We do. We have a turbo booster car seat. What's great about that is it's forward-facing car seat and it's a belt positioning booster. So what that means is it actually takes the vehicle's seat belts and places them in the proper location. So right at the collarbone or the shoulder of the child and then right across their hips. So you can get that in a high back or you can get it in a no back.
What other kind of considerations should parents be looking at when they're dealing with car seats?
When parents are actually putting a child into a harnessed car seat, they want to make sure that the child's nice and secure. The way they can test that is actually take 2 fingers in their harness strap, so between the child and the harness, and make sure you can only fit 2 fingers. If it's too many fingers, it's too loose, and if they can't fit 2 fingers in, it's too tight. The other thing I would think about as a parent is making sure that the latch that brings the 2 harness straps together is right at the armpit level. A lot of times parents will place it down at the tummy, which is too low. The other thing is Graco would recommend never using a car seat after it's been in an accident. A lot of times when there's a car accident, the structural integrity of the car seat will be compromised, and therefore parents should never use that car seat. And then the last thing is to keep your child in the back seat all the way up until under the age of 13 years old. And that's because then they're not in any kind of harm's way with regards to airbags.
Now, we understand here in North America there are different rules for car seat safety in Canada and the US.
Yeah, you know, based on the different types of car seats, there's different weight ratings in the US versus in Canada, which is why you really want to get a car seat that meets the Canadian standards. And the best way to check for that is there's an actual national safety mark that's going to be on the side of a car seat for a parent to see when they purchase their car seat.
Great tips from you, Nicolette, and Graco, and we thank you both for helping keep our kids safe on the roads.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Be sure to visit betterlivingtv.ca/parenting car seat to find out how you can become eligible to win any of the items seen here.